So before we even get into today's video, I believe it is only right that I start things off by saying rest in paradise to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. Obviously, by this point, you probably all have heard that earlier today, the icon, the legend, and his daughter did pass away tragically in a helicopter accident earlier today. It's a tragedy that happened out of nowhere, and it's something that a lot of people, including me, are really struggling to cope with. Like, it just doesn't seem real. It shouldn't be real. This shouldn't happen. This is, I mean, it's like I said, it's our language that we speak do not have the words capable of forming a sentence that can accurately describe how tragic and how devastating this actually is. I mean, prayers to his wife, his daughters. Like I can't even begin to even imagine the amount of pain they're going through. And I just wanted to start this video out because I mean it had to be said, had to be done. Just make sure to go hug your loved ones. Like, you putting this in perspective, it just shows you how short life is and how quickly it can end, how unexpectedly it can end. Tell your loved ones how much they mean to you, because I mean, like, as tough a reality as it is, you genuinely never do know when it is going to be the last time you can tell that person you love them. So tonight, hug your loved ones a little bit tighter, and once again, rest in paradise, Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. Now, a week before the 2020 NFL playoffs began, we allowed Madden 20 to go out and predict who they believed was gonna win this year's Super Bowl. And would you freaking believe who goddamn Madden 20 believed was gonna be this year's Super Bowl matchup? I mean, and just wouldn't it be? Wouldn't a Madden 20, this stupid freaking game, this goddamn game with this awful freaking sim engine, yes, it correctly predicted this year's Super Bowl matchup, the 49ers versus Chiefs. Now, I'm gonna let you see who in that video EA Sports thought was gonna win the Super Bowl, but later in the video, we're gonna have a completely separate gameplay with Madden 20 at this point in time with the most updated rosters predicting Super Bowl 54. It all comes down to this, starting things off. Pretty low scoring game, you know, considering what we've seen thus far. 3-0, 7-3 Chiefs take the lead, 14-3 Chiefs lead, 17-10, a bunch of scores happening quickly. A tied game going into halftime, same scores as what the last game was going into halftime. 20-17, Niners take a 24-20 lead, 23-24, Chiefs take a 7-point lead, now tie game into overtime, 34-31, and the 49ers win the Super Bowl with a walk-off touchdown, dudes. I hope to God, dudes, the actual playoff games in real life are as exciting as what they've been in today's video. And boys, let me tell you something, the NFL playoffs have not disappointed. Some incredible games, only a few blowouts. The NFL playoffs have lived up to the hype, and apparently Madden 20 can predict things better than what we can as human beings. Because if you did watch the video where Madden 20 predicted the entirety of the playoffs, yeah, they didn't get every single game correct, but all the games were down to the wire, and ultimately they did predict the Super Bowl matchup correctly. They predicted the NFC champion correctly, and the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs correctly as winner of the AFC. As today, in one final Madden 20 simulation, we ultimately see, as this game was played with more up-to-date rosters than what the previous playoff video was made with, we shall see who Madden 20 thinks is going to win Super Bowl 54. With that said, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't. We're only 20k subscribers away from 500,000, half a million. And as soon as we do hit that mark, we are going to be doing a $1,000 cash giveaway to my subscribers and subscribers only. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It only takes you a millisecond, so make sure to do that. Also, in the comment section below, let me know what your Super Bowl 54 score prediction is. With that said, let's get into the highlights. Make sure to reinforce your hard nipples with some packaging tape, because this one is an absolute doozy. As the Chiefs start this game with the ball and already down past midfield to the 45-yard line. Now the 22. Play action pass here from Mr. Patrick Mahomes, and another laser. That's Tyreek Hill with his first catch of this ball game. all the way down to the 5-yard line. Gonna have to have a big game against that 49ers secondary for the Chiefs to be able to win this one. Second down and goal now from the Tress yard line. Patrick Mahomes, that's Tyreek Hill once again as the Chiefs start this game off in style, strike quickly and take a 7-0 lead. Second and 5, and the 49ers go down. Chris Jones with the huge sack, which is ultimately going to end this drive, as could not have been a better start for the Chiefs defense in this game. Now Patrick with the ball once again, 3rd down and 8. Look who is going up, making the catch, Tyreek Hill. Oh, well, that was an awkward highlight. I thought he caught it. Well, that's funny. We'll keep this one going. 3rd down and 3 for the 49ers. Not going to pick up the first down. They have yet to get a first down. It's already halfway through the second quarter. Patrick Mahomes, another strike. Tyreek Hill, first down. So try to get things going here. Take a 2-possession lead before halftime. As Tyreek Hill, 4 catches, 40 yards, already a touchdown at this point. Now Patrick Mahomes from the 33-yard line. Enough time in the pocket for Patrick Mahomes to safely open up a can of corn with his grandmother's false teeth. As that is a laser of a ball downfield once again to Tyreek Hill. I have no idea how Mr. Pat the Magician got that ball off. Nick Bosa had his hand all over Patrick Mahomes, but got the ball off in a laser. Now all the way down to the 6-yard line, trying to take a 2-touchdown lead before the half. And of course they're going to do so in those short yardage situations. Had the big old tight end, Travis Kelce. What was that song he sang after they won the AFC Championship game? Oh, it's time to party. He's partying all right with that touchdown as they take an early 14-0 lead. That's what a lot of people think they're going to do in real life. Blowout win the Super Bowl. Jimmy G's got to get something going here. I do believe that was their first down of the entire half, and it comes with 41 seconds left to go in the first half. They got to get something going, or this is going to be an absolute blowout. I haven't got close to scoring yet. Jimmy G looking for a target. Ooh, not enough time to safely open that corn. As Chris Jones with the sack. 2nd and 18 this time. Little out route here to George Kittle. Only 15 seconds left to go. And that actually is going to run the clock out in this first half. In a very uneventful first half, as it is quite a blowout. 14-0, as you see here. Pathetic. 23 total yards of offense from the 49ers in that first half. They got to come out here striking quickly in the second half, and they do so. Biggest play of the game yet. I think they just quadrupled their total yardage from this game. A little quick pass to Emmanuel Sanders in one play, as it was an incredible catch, as the Niners actually get past midfield for the first time in this Super Bowl 54. Oh, it's a 3rd down. Oh, what a play from Jimmy G. He was running backwards and quickly had some type of telekinesis in his head to tell him to turn around and throw the ball to George Kittle. But regardless of what actually it took George Kittle to pick up that first down. 2nd down and 10 here from the 30-yard line. Jimmy G got destroyed, but he drops a dime down the field. Kendrick Bourne, who's had a huge playoff run. He had two touchdowns in the divisional round. Gets his first in the Super Bowl. And now it's 14-7, but Patrick Mahomes is trying to once again make this a 2-possession game as we're getting close. And that actually is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. It's been, relatively low scoring. But guys, like I said, buckle your nips tightly onto your chesticles. Because it's 4th quarter. Ooh, it's magical, I tell you. It's like we're in Disney World. Patrick Mahomes goes down as we start off this 4th quarter with a 3rd down and 17 from the 31-yard line. Come on, Patrick, I believe in you. Nope. Not quite. I believe that was Sammy Watkins. We haven't heard anything from him today. I wish that was the case in the AFC Championship game, so my Titans could actually have a chance to make it through. But regardless, he made a catch. Sets up for a 4th down and 17 from the 31-yard line, and of course, Mr. Butker's going to make this one to once again make it a 2-possession game. But still plenty of time for Jimmy G. Some type of miraculous 4th quarter comeback, but nope, not looking good. A little lucky there. That ball didn't get picked off. As now, Chiefs with the football. Just kidding. Never in a million years like Kyle Shanahan being a wild man here. Going for the 4th down and 10. The clutch pass here, and he gets it from his quarterback. Jimmy G with a completion. All the way down the midfield here. They got to get points in this drive. Preferably for 49ers fans, a touchdown. As George Kittle having a big game. What a tight end matchup. George Kittle versus Mr. Travis Kelce. Super Bowl 54. 2 best tight ends in the league. As Jimmy G keep having a huge drive here. As actually Deebo Samuel, I think his first reception, was his first reception. Entire game comes at a big time as they once again try to cut this down to a 1-possession lead. Jimmy G drops back of the end zone. Ooh, by back of the end zone I mean front. At the front of the end zone should have been a pick, but Jimmy G lives to see another play. 3rd down and 17 yards away from making this a 3-point ball game. Jimmy G back of the end zone. Boom! That's George Kittle. Who else would it have been? Of course it's the Kittle man, as we have a cameraman transcend out of the wall there. That does make it a close 3-point game. But Patrick Mahomes, he still wants to score. He feels like 17 points, not even close enough to make himself look like a good man. So they get a little lucky there. There's going to be a face mask. Travis Kelce was the man who had the face mask grabbed, as that is going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 30. Not quite going to get it. A run there from Damian Williams, and they're actually going to elect to kick the field goal 1 yard, and they could have put the game away. Field goal is up. It's a 6-point game. So at this point, Jimmy G with 1 timeout has 1 minute and 45 seconds to go down the field, 75 yards. And once again, I don't know what type of alien Jimothy is himself, but he continues to sprint backwards and turn around when his receiver gets open. Whatever is effective, I suppose. They're picking up some big plays here. Only 1 minute left to go. This has actually turned out to be a pretty good freaking game. 50 seconds now. 2nd down and 5. Ooh, look at that move there. That was, I think that was the running back. That's Tevin Coleman out there with the reception. 25 seconds to go now. Oh, dude, that clock is just ticking. Little pass here once again. Oh my God, another big face mask. This time called against the Kansas City Chiefs. They can give them great field position. 13-yard line, 20 seconds to go. Will Jimmy G become a legend here with this huge drive? A lot of time in the pocket and boom! Oh, out of bounds actually. Extremely close. 2nd and 10. Little dump off here. George Kittle, not quite enough. They use their final timeout. 10 seconds to go. Can Jimmy G do it? He can't take a sack. They have to get out of bounds or an incompletion 9 yards away. Jimmy G, what a catch! That's the rookie, Deebo Samuel. A huge play, the biggest play of his career. As with this extra point, the San Francisco 49ers are surely going to complete one of the biggest drives in their history, as they are going to win Super Bowl 54 21-20 over the Kansas City Chiefs. And actually, guess what? We have a man named McCole Hardman. In this case, that's a McCole Harddick, as that is going to be arguably the biggest play in NFL history. McCole shows some emotion, man. He just brought a kick return for a touchdown to win the Super Bowl as time expires, and he's just silently trotting to the sideline. That has got to be the craziest ending in any video I have ever done on the channel. The 49ers take a 1-point lead with 6 seconds left to go, and an absolute moronic special teams coordinator decided to kick the ball to McCole Hardman. He brings it all the way back to win the Super Bowl, boys. You cannot script this. This is like nothing you'll ever see ever again. Take it in, drink it in, and at the end of the day, don't be a sad boy like Jimmy G.